Hey y'all, don't forget to hit those buttons over there while you're listening. As students return to Columbia, the epicenter of a campus protest movement braces for disruption. We have a new president or interim president, and she is promising balance of free expression and a safe learning environment. We shall see, right? Right now they're requiring identification for student entry. Private security is present. One has described it as an unwelcome distraction. But student organizers are vowing to increase the protest until the university cuts ties with companies linked to Is Not Real. Fair enough. I think it's a fair request. We've got the former aide to Governor Kathy Hochul and her husband have being arrested. The charges are sealed, but apparently their $3.5 million home had been searched in July. A man has been arrested in connection with the pew-pewing and unaliving of Kara Welsh, a University of Wisconsin Whitewater gymnast, in her off-campus apartment. And just trigger warning, there is quite a few pew-pews in today's news. A swimmer who calls himself the Shark will be trying to swim across Lake Michigan again. Apparently last time GPS device, and he only made it 60 miles. Only swam 60 miles. A motorboat hit a jetty. What is a jetty? A jet ski or a jet boat? I don't know. One person is unalive and two are missing after the motorboat hit the jetty. Clearview AI has been fined $33.7 million by a Dutch data protection watchdog because they had an illegal database of faces. Such BS. The Fed welcomes a soft landing, even if Americans don't feel like cheering. Consumer sentiment has declined due to 3 years of inflation and the fact that we are all massively waking up to the lies that they sold us. Ugh. Piggybacking on this right here, restaurants are catering to a growing number of solo diners. I don't know about y'all, but going out to eat just isn't the same. With all this deconstructing and me having worked in casual fine dining majority of my life, and then realizing, learning about the tipping system, and then realizing that people are really doing nothing more than paying to have the master's experience, right? Because they will say and do and treat you however, and you just have to smile and take it because you are working for that tip, right? Anyways, growing number of solo diners. We've got a lot of restaurants that have closed in our area. So not even thinking about going out to eat isn't even fun unless it's like a local family-owned restaurant. Whatever. Sorry for that tangent. They need to just go on and do this, but they're not going to say anything about Mary Jane until after the election, I guess, which I thought that it was already in the works to move the schedule, right? People should not be serving time for Mary Jane, period, ever. It was only ever illegal because of racism. 2 were unalive and 3 injured after a man drove his car through a restaurant on a patio in Minnesota. Starliner is back in the news, which last week she was like in kids' classrooms. Did y'all see that? Oh, poor Starliner. It shouldn't have even ever went. It was malfunctioning. I was tracking it that whole week before it left. Has the Polaris Dawn gone? Isn't that what it's called? Okay. Anyways, I need to check on that. They're hearing sounds though, apparently. And NASA is saying, don't be alarmed. Yeah. They hear a sonar ping or something, they're reporting. A 15-year-old suspect has been arrested in a pew-pewing that unalived another teenager and wounded 4 others near an Ohio high school campus about an hour after a football game. While we have an Alabama man charged with MURDR in a gas station pew-pewing deaths of 3 near Birmingham. And 4 people on the subway train near Chicago, apparently, who were sleeping. The suspect fled but was apprehended on a CTA. Okay. Oh, man. Apparently, Walsh's motorcade was involved in a crash, but he's all right. And we've got 5 separate pew-pewings being investigated on the same interstate in Washington State. Apparently, they have a suspect in custody. Don't forget to hit those buttons over there. I hope your day doesn't suck. Okay, love y'all. Bye.